Hello, Preacher Parkaholics. Oh, next episode I'm about to do is with two brothers, Peter and Chris. Two guys that love sports, whether it's football, NASCAR, basketball, baseball, soccer, the whole nine. But this episode, we talk about the NFL. The best players out there. Who do we think is the best team? Who we thought was going to win the Super Bowl? Yeah, it's about a month and a half old. But hey, it happens. You know, got a little bit behind the arc. But it was great times. Let's see if our predictions are right as we talk about the NFL, the NBA, and wrestling. Even though it's a prior episode in the past, we still had a good time. And it's still a good listen. It still feels kind of current with this whole COVID thing going on. We get deeper and deeper into the NBA and who is the greatest wrestlers of all time. If you enjoy the NBA, then you know you're going to talk about who's the best point guards of all time. Who is the best center? Who's the greatest of all time, whether it's Kobe, LeBron, or mother freaking Michael Jordan. At the same time, we talk about the greatest wrestlers of all time. Well, there's the great one, The Rock, or Stone Cold Steve Austin, just about to beat your ass. It doesn't really matter. The point is we're going to have a good time talking about it. And with these guys, we make it fun. We make it interesting. I really hope you enjoy this episode. Remember to share, subscribe, and comment. If you're a sports fan, I know you're going to love it. Maybe we might be like Stephen A. and Skip. Maybe even share the shop. You know what I'm talking about if you love sports. Stay tuned to more episodes of The Preacher Parker Show. Please enjoy this channel. Stay tuned to The Preacher Parker Show and enjoy this episode with Chris and Peter and me, the great one. Nah, messing with y'all. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, and share. I know you're going to enjoy this one. It's a banger. We out, bro. Welcome everybody back to the Preacher Parker Show, the place to be, the place for greatness. Some of the greatest episodes of all time. I told you we talk about anything from politics to, crimes against people of color to immigration to police brutality to even sports. And I got two great guys that want to talk about sports. And right now I want to talk about how great it is to be Preacher Parker. Nah, I'm playing. But the point is, right now I got two great guys. We're going to take it to the NFL. We're going to talk a little bit about basketball. We're definitely going to talk about wrestling. If you like this episode, please subscribe, share, and comment. This has been the Preacher Parker Show. And I want to introduce you to the guys. Y'all want to introduce yourselves? Go on out there.
My name is Moses.
All right, that's Moses.
And my name is
Duncan.
Duncan in the house. Moses and Duncan, huh? Oh, yeah, more like a Dunkin' Donuts. Huh? No,
Hey,
nobody?
yo.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to bring to the
That's
table,
okay.
man.
You know what? It's not my fault. You know what? Next time, donuts for everybody.
Yeah.
No, just for the table. But, all right, anyway, let's get straight into it, guys. Super Bowl is coming soon. What are we, about 2 to 3 weeks away?
About 2.
2 to 3 weeks away, all right?
Yeah, about two.
Oh, man, it's always going to be classic. Now, right now, one of my favorite teams is in there. Almost there. I'm talking about the great old Buffalo Bills. That's right. Chant their name. Bills. What? Who?
Chiefs.
Man, you know what? Did the Chiefs win last year? They already had their ring. It's time for them to sit on back, relax themselves, and let greatness win. The greatness is the Buffalo Bills. What's your take on it?
Oh, man. Last week, Patrick Mahomes was injured in a concussion, so he's in that concussion protocol.
Oh.
And
Okay.
his backup, Chad Henne, came in, broke the Browns' hearts. Anyway, I was rooting for the Browns.
You know what? That's messed up.
Yeah, but
How you Browns allow this backup to whoop your ass? That's just how I feel. That's my personal belief.
So
That's how I feel.
I got if Patrick Mahomes, if he plays, I'm gonna give the Buffalo Bills about 20% chance of winning without Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Patrick Mahomes, the
Wait a
Super
minute.
Bowl MVP, the reigning Super Bowl MVP, and
What?
not this last year, but the previous year's league MVP. And he knows this offense. And plus, he has weapons like Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce.
So you feel, hold on, let's get into it for a second. You're saying that the Chiefs is going to beat the Bills. Are you agreeing with this, Pete? That's what I want to know. Who do you go for, Chiefs or Bills?
Chiefs.
Ooh.
Now you can see why these haters are hating about Buffalo Bills. All right, first of all, the Bills deserve this win. You know what? They've been waiting a long time. How many Super Bowls have they lost? About 4 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes. You know, and you know right now, you know what the Bills have to win? Because they have a little saying that people say out there in New York. They say, you know what the Bills stand for? Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. That's a hurtful saying. All right? We can't have that this time.
Yeah.
That's why the Bills are not only going to kick ass, they're going to win the damn Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Now, before we get into that, let's get down to the Packers. And who?
The Bucks.
The Buccaneers.
That's true. Hey, you know.
Oh, but I didn't finish my my Buffalo Bills thing.
Oh, say what you going to say.
With Patrick Mahomes, I give him a 20% chance of winning. Without Patrick, because, you know, he's in that concussion protocol, so he always cannot play. Could not play.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I'll give the Buffalo Bills a 50-50 shot.
So you're trying to tell me one guy comes to this team, and all of a sudden the other team has a low
because, you
chance.
know, it would be like if Josh Allen went out.
Do you understand the defense of the Buffalo Bills?
You understand?
Do you understand the defense of the Buffalo Bills?
Hey, man.
They're going to crush the Chiefs.
Did you
How
just
damn it I
blink?
called it. They're going to crush the Chiefs.
You just blinked, right?
Yeah, you know what?
Man, Chiefs just scored, man.
Oh, yeah?
How good they are.
Now, after the Bills win this by 21 points, that's what I called it.
Ooh.
After they win by 21 points,
All
I'm going
right.
to sit there and I'm going to laugh about this. Say something, Pete. Please say something. What you going to say?
What you gonna say, boy?
Pete? Say something.
Oh, you're going. Oh.
Oh, you got nothing to say. Okay, nothing to say.
Okay.
All right, but you still ain't calling now. Now, we're going to get back to the Bills.
Yeah.
But I still want to talk about these Packers
Oh.
and these Bucks. Now, first of all, I'm pissed off.
Okay,
Why?
now
Why
I
are
got
you
something
pissed
to say.
off?
I'm pissed off. I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed off.
Oh.
Tom Brady
Oh boy.
irritates me. He keeps
man.
winning.
Yeah.
I'm not against people winning. But
that's
sometimes there's some
stopping
wins I don't
the
think should have been there,
trend.
but I'm not going to go into that conversation.
Whoa.
But that's about to stop in the frozen tundra against the predominantly the league MVP,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams
Oh, and it doesn't.
and Aaron Jones.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Hold on. And
I mean-
of course, it doesn't help that the Tom Brady's been beating his Bills for like last over two.
It don't matter, you know.
20
That's
years.
You know what? You're going to sit there and just remember the
Hey.
Tom Brady 20 years. Let me tell you something right now. You know what? First of all, the Buccaneers should be thankful they got Tom Brady. Because you
Hey,
know
bro.
what? Because really, they would never have been here right now.
No.
Let's be honest.
No.
And now that Tom Brady's in here, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
we talk about the Bucks.
Whoa.
The Packers are going to whoop the Bucks' ass.
Yes, exactly. Because they're in the frozen tundra. It's gonna be 20, 30 degrees
Bucks ain't ready for that cold weather.
and snow.
They've been living in Florida too long for the last few weeks.
Man, Tom Brady's blood's been thinned.
Oh.
And
Oh.
everybody else.
Oh.
And everybody else. I mean, you know, granted, he spent 19 years in New England.
That's cold.
Then he wanted to prove to himself that him and Bill Belichick could grow apart and win a Super Bowl apart.
Now,
Only one of those dreams
Came
might
Came true.
might come true because
that'd be crazy, though.
and
Now, you agreeing? Do you think that the Bucks are going to lose, or you think the Bucks are going to win, Pete?
yeah. Tell us what you think, Pete.
Come on, say your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and also another motivation.
He's debating this in his mind. He's thinking about
Also,
it.
another motivation for the Tampa Bay Bucks is the Super Bowl is in Tampa Bay,
And now home.
and then they want to be the first team.
Is it just a coincidence?
Yes, just like Minnesota had a chance to go to the.
Of course they could.
They played in the NFC Championship, just like the Bucks. They played the Eagles at in Philly. They got blown out, but that's beside the point. and the Philadelphia Eagles had to go to Minnesota to play a Super Bowl.
So,
But that's neither here nor
That's
there.
fair enough. Fair
But-
enough.
But we're talking about the Bucks and the Packers,
I mean,
and I'm gonna have to go with the Packers because
and there's
Just
also,
cause.
and there's also a current rivalry between Aaron Rodgers and and Sue.
Uh huh.
There's also
Okay.
that rivalry
Oh.
that's been
Okay.
going on for years.
yeah, but
I don't know.
I'm gonna
But
still give the
so,
edge
what
to-
is Super Bowl prediction then?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
calling
with-
Bills and Packs.
I'm gonna go Packers and Chiefs.
Pete.
I'm gonna go Chiefs and Packers.
Oh, that's how you feel.
And who played in the first Super Bowl? Oh, that's right, the Chiefs and the Packers.
And who won?
The Packers.
Twice.
See, that's why it can't happen. America, we could do better than this. Vote for Bills. Be there for every Bill.
Yeah.
Support them because the Bills deserve this win more than anything. They doing it for Preacher
do?
Parker.
If they do
no.
win, I'm happy for them. You know?
Yes, yeah, finally.
The Bills?
I mean, Josh Allen, if he plays well, And if, you know.
There's no if. He will.
Oh, really?
Now we gotta talk about this now. We're getting into football.
Yeah.
Who is the greatest quarterback of all time? And if you say Tom Brady, I can see why you're gonna say that. Because of rings. But if you take rings away, is Tom Brady still the greatest quarterback of all time?
If you go by records, it's
Joe Montana.
How many records does Joe Montana have now?
Enough to be the best. Hot damn it.
No.
Hey,
You know what?
But
there's this guy who played, he wore number 18 for the Colts and the Broncos.
Thank you. Peyton
Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
I'm sorry.
Hands
I'm
down,
going
the
to
man.
say Tom Brady.
I'm still going to say it's between Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Who? Who?
Who that?
Man, I'm saying
Who that?
I'm gonna go with
he breezed all by my mind every time I think
I'm
about
going
you.
to go Tom Brady. You take away the rings, Peyton Manning.
Are you agreeing or disagreeing, babe? What's your head to? I want to hear you. Who's the best quarterback?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. I'm telling you. You can't deny Joe Montana.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Pete. I can't wait to hear your argument. I know you know.
Come on, Pete.
Well, I was going to say Brett Favre, but
Ooh, that's another good one.
Wow.
now
I can't deny Brett Favre. I can't deny Brett
But here's
Favre.
the thing. Brett Favre broke all the Dan Marino's records.
Yeah, but didn't Peyton Manning beat all them again?
Yes.
I can't think of his name right now.
And then Tom Brady.
Not
came
Steve
out-
Young. Not Steve Young, which is great.
Yeah.
But on the Broncos.
John Elway.
The man. The myth. That's right. John
Myth.
Elway. John Elway is the myth, the legend, and all
Why
that
didn't
junk.
you say Kelly for the Bills, man? Why, he's not great?
Jim
I like Doug Flutie more. yeah. Doug Flutie's the man.
But anyway.
Short.
I mean,
But a
here's
man.
separate. But yeah, all those good quarterbacks were in the first or second round. Tom Brady, he only got selected in the sixth round.
Now, Tom Brady does
How
have a
about
story.
that?
He does have a good story.
How about is that?
He was way down there.
He was the
in draft
199th
days.
pick
Did.
in the 2000 draft.
I got a question
And
for
boom,
you.
boom, boom.
Greatest quarterback of this generation. You know, that's coming in like the last 4 or 5 years.
Ooh.
That could be the next superstar when Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers retire, because inevitably they will.
Mahomes.
I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause Patrick
And
Is that not an easy one for you?
Mahomes- yeah, pretty much.
now if Baker still, Baker Mayfield still comes on the up and up, I'm going to say Baker.
I would have said
And-
Carson Wentz, but he ain't gonna do shit.
Well, he just needs a system. Now,
Lamar Jackson, however.
Lamar Jackson, he good.
I mean,
And then if Josh Allen,
But he ain't no
from here-
Michael Vick. No, you know what? See, I
He ain't
need.
no Michael Vick.
That's right. That's right. I said.
I'm
it.
sorry. Hey, dude.
if Josh Allen from your hometown precious Buffalo Bills can keep on the up and up,
Once he
has-
wins it, you would call him the great one.
No,
So what?
You said no.
Hey, dude.
You're gonna call him the great one once the Bills win, and this man Al is gonna sit there and put a smile on people's faces.
now,
I hate great to you. There's only one great one, and that's The Rock.
yeah, but we'll get.
We'll get to that later. We'll
Yeah,
get into that later.
Yeah.
All right. Now, running backs.
Oh, that's easy.
Terrell Davis. That's the man. That's right. I said it. Terrell Davis is the man.
I'm gonna have to go with number 20 of the Lions,
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Damn, I can't.
Um,
I can't even argue with that.
but
I
how
can't even
about-
argue with that.
I'm sorry. But,
Or
Who, Pete?
or number 34 from the Chicago Bears.
Walter
Payton.
And how can you forget about number 22 of the Cowboys,
Emmett Smith.
Smith?
Oh shoot! Now Emmitt Smith.
Damn.
But I'm gonna have to still
That's
say
it. It's still hard. It's a hard. But come on, man. But they can't outjuke Terrell Davis. Come on, man. That's signature moves.
Dude.
Video games made move up Terrell Davis Juker style.
Hey, dude.
Oh,
Barry
Top
Sanders-
that.
Barry
Top
Sanders-
that, huh,
Barry,
David?
Barry Sanders
You know.
all right,
Barry
Barry
Sanders
Sanders.
can still outrun his ups.
The only thing that Barry Sanders didn't have is the Super Bowl, because he played with those at that time those miserable Detroit Lions.
Wow. Now,
Because
Detroit
he-
Lions had a chance.
When?
They had a chance.
What?
dude,
5 years ago?
hey, dude. Jamar.
Let's go.
But Jamar,
I know, right?
here's something that Barry Sanders did not have. A good offensive line.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he didn't have a good quarterback. Like Terrell Davis and
Exactly.
Emmitt Smith
Exactly.
had.
You see?
But you know what?
That's why Terrell Davis is the man.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
I bet you, if you take Michael Irvin and the Moose Daryl Johnson away,
Ooh.
and take Troy Aikman away,
And also,
And leave
Wow,
Emmitt Smith
Troy
off.
Aikman. How did we not? Come on now.
Hey, dude,
Hey,
and
hey,
leave
come
Emmitt
on
Smith-
now.
And leave
The only
Emmitt Smith
reason
by
Emmitt
him
Smith got those yards
was because
is because of his because without an offensive line, those running backs.
Who don't get a lot of recognition? Let's be honest.
yeah,
Offensive
yeah.
linemen don't get that much recognition. Them guys bust
No,
their
they
ass to
Thanks for
protect.
the all offensive line, but
Well, you know what? That's saying now who's the best wide receiver of all time?
I'm gonna have to go see
Terrell Owens.
that.
This mo-
I'm gonna have to go with either Randy Moss
or Jerry
or
Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Over Terrell Owens.
Yes.
Hey,
Over Terrell.
Yes.
No. I go okay.
Ooh.
Well, Terrell Owens.
Or Stallworth. You know what? Burris. That's a great guy.
Hey, dude. How about this? How about Megatron?
Ooh. I can't remember.
Yeah,
How about Calvin
every time I think
Johnson?
about him, I think about Transformers.
How about Calvin Johnson?
Megatron.
Hey, or how about Larry Fitzgerald?
Ooh, now Fitzgerald was a man.
Now, but I'm gonna have to go with Jerry Rice or
But Jerry Rice is a
Randy
legend.
Moss.
I mean, if
Randy
you,
Moss.
if you
I
look
can't
at the
deny Randy
quarterbacks
Moss.
that Randy Moss has had during his career, not many of them stepped up,
No.
except for one.
Yeah.
Of course, Tom Brady did.
But that's beside the point.
Talk about Tom Brady. Eli man needs to get some more credit. That's the quarterback needs some credit right here. That's right. That's right.
Man,
Not
he got
Eli
what?
Manning, who beat the Patriots how many times? Conversation over.
that be,
Conversation over. If you can't beat the greatest twice, then you
Hey,
are not
wait a
the
minute,
man.
hey, wait a
That's
minute,
right.
wait a
I
And
minute,
said.
now since stuff,
Hey.
their undefeated
Hey,
season.
wait a
In
minute.
the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
The backup quarterback from Philly beat the Tom Brady.
Nick Foles. So technically,
So,
You know who needs more credit? Roethlisberger.
he's a good quarterback.
Rookie season.
I mean, look, but
Talk about it. As a rookie.
Hey,
What
dude.
has he done as a rookie?
dude,
He won a ring.
but dude, but here's
What?
the thing.
What?
He
What?
had Jerome Bettis
Oh, man.
and Heinz Ward.
Oh, I forgot about the bus.
And
Come on.
I forgot about the bus.
Jerome Bettis is the
dude,
motherfucking
And he had a good
man.
defense
But anyway.
with James Harrison.
Oh, true.
Let's talk about defense then. Greatest linebackers out there.
Ray Lewis.
Urlacher.
Urlacher, I was gonna say Urlacher.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis is the
Hey,
motherfucking
dude,
man.
How about LT? Lawrence
LeVar
Taylor?
Arrington. What's his Arrington? Arrington? How you say it? LeVar
LeVar
Arrington. I can't say his name
How
last
about
name right.
Lawrence Taylor from the Giants?
Wasn't he D-line?
No, he's a linebacker.
Oh, okay. But still, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs. What? He just missed a good one right
hey,
there. Terrell
hey.
Suggs. Can't deny. But Urlacher to me was just that dude.
Dude.
He just was that. He just had that face.
But he also had a good partner in Lance Briggs.
Damn.
I mean, look.
Damn.
I'm still going to
But I'm still thinking about Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis can pump you up and beat your ass at the same time.
I'm going to have to go
And
Ray
he
Lewis.
also, I mean, I would not want to play if I saw Derek Brooks,
Oh, I forgot about Derek Brooks.
James Harrison, and Ray Lewis on the linebacker court.
Maybe some Warren Sapp.
He's a
He was
defensive line
D-line.
dumb.
He was-
I don't give a fly there. He's on the defense team. Hot damn it. All right, but
Okay,
he's not a
okay.
linebacker. You're right.
Okay. Okay, well, so we're going to talk about the D line.
Warren Sapp, Michael Strahan.
Well, we're going to talk about D line right now?
Reggie White.
Reggie White?
Damn, Reggie White was a legend. You know what?
Hey, no. How about the great guy that just died? Mean Joe Green.
Ooh.
What you gonna do against him, Jamar?
Put it over his damn head.
What?
Pass it.
Well,
Hopefully my O-line can
hopefully
give me some,
you need some good ass
yeah,
offensive
yeah,
line to
yeah,
break
yeah,
guys
yeah,
that
yeah,
great.
yeah.
But
And then
is defense the same though? Do you consider defense the same as those legends right there that you just named
No.
compared to what we have right now as defensive players?
No,
I mean,
because
it-
this is a pass-driven league. So,
in
Right
the 90s,
now-
in the 80s and 90s, we had a run, and we had
because
quarterbacks.
now you have mobile quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson,
Yes.
Deshaun Watson,
They really don't need no help over there. They just do it on their
Patrick
own.
Mahomes.
and that,
Do your damn Pat Mahomes. I'll tell you something right
Hey
now.
man, just because
After he loses this Sunday, Preacher Parker said, then you would no longer call Pat Mahomes, man. You would call him the guy that was the myth.
oh, I'm sorry, dude, but here's the thing.
That's right, I said
I
it.
mean,
That's right,
they're
I said
all
it.
just playing in Kansas City.
with a famous coach named Andy Reid.
Yeah. But anyway, that's another topic. That's another
Just watch the
topic.
Okay.
business win. Just watch the business win.
Let's move on
So
to
whatever.
the.
Defensive backs.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Weapon X, Brian Dawkins.
I'm gonna have to go with primetime
Ooh.
Deion Sanders.
He was a good punt returner too. Hey,
So what you got, Mr. Parker?
Deion Sanders. Drop my.
And of course you have.
Shout to Penn, huh?
You have.
Ed Reed needs to be there.
Yeah. Oh, Ed Reed.
Of course, Troy Polamalu has to be in the conversation.
Troy Polamalu.
Now-
Every time I saw him, he could be on this side of the field.
And you go.
The ball would be right here. Next thing you know, he tackling the ball carrier.
Oh no!
Damn, we
Hey,
need less-
dude, how about?
We got
I got-
Lynch,
I-
too.
Oh,
John Lynch.
John Lynch was a beast.
oh.
Let me tell you
how,
right
how
now.
about some guy named Richard Sherman?
Damn. Hey, I can't even argue right now with that one. I can't even. Wow, Sherman was. Hey, that man.
Yeah, but he was probably no
He's thinking about it.
Brian Dawkins or
Or a guy named Ronnie Lott, who could play any safety position and the cornerback position for the San Francisco 49ers.
ooh.
So what you
Yeah,
got?
the good old 49ers back then. Yeah,
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 when he had
Yeah.
when they have Steve Young.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
a guy named
Joe
It's
Montana.
Peterson. You know what? That's right. I'm with you. All right, now look.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh.
What's up, Mr. Parker?
Oh. All right, so we're going to get rid of this football talk in a second. But before we do, final predictions. Are you assuring me that the Chiefs will go against the Packers?
Yes.
Are you both calling this?
Yes.
I'm gonna go. They're gonna be extremely good games. All four teams have a shot. I'm gonna get that, but I'm still gonna go with the Chiefs and the Packers. But I could easily see, the Bills versus the Packers, the Bills versus the Bucks.
The Bills versus the Bucks is what's going to happen. Why? Because it's a division. Oh, wait. Not to make it better. Not make it better. It's going to be so much greater when my Bills beat Tom Brady, who have hurt them multiple times
Yeah.
on the opposite team.
Yeah, but anyway.
So now I'll be able to look at them and
Yes,
say,
yes.
thank you, Bills. Because if it wasn't for the Patriots, the Bills would have been legends. That's how I feel. God damn it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All I know is without the Tom Brady, Bill Belichick got exposed
Ooh.
because
you went there.
he's the quote unquote general manager, so he gets to select all the players. So
So he couldn't find a better quarterback to replace Tom Brady, make it seem
then
great.
Cam Newton,
then
who I'm sorry, but he doesn't look like the MVP season when he had with the Carolina Panthers. I'm sorry.
Even though he lost to the Broncos.
That's messed up.
Hey, but that's the truth though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's messed up.
That is very
That's
true.
the
man.
truth.
How we gonna do Cam like that?
All I know, Cam
It ain't
did
done.
Cam like that,
Yeah, Cameron.
and his hairstyle.
God bless it.
That was a new way to make the team better.
It didn't
It
work
gave
out.
extra energy.
That's why they
It was
missed
like a
the playoffs.
Goku in a Dragon Ball Z moment. We just have, we trying to
All
be.
right.
Oh,
All
that's
right, well,
why.
you know.
That's why they missed the playoffs in 7-9, and Tom Brady's in his 14th conference championship
Out of
out of 21 years.
66% of the time, he goes to the championship.
I mean, granted, this is his first NFC championship game, but
There's
that's-
still.
in his 21st season,
yeah,
in his 20th season.
yeah. This is only his.
I don't want him to win because he's gonna win as a legend. Could you imagine if he gets 7 rings?
He's already a legend.
Could
He
you?
already
No,
has-
he's already a legend. But could you imagine if he gets 7 rings? The cockiness, the arrogance,
I mean,
the talk that you're gonna hear about Tom Brady.
yeah.
The super Tom Brady fans are gonna be talking trash for decades.
Oh, then I don't want to watch no Skip and Shannon undisputed.
Yes.
I don't want to watch that because Skip Bayless is the biggest Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. fan.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn. You really went there, didn't you?
All right.
All right, so now let's get into
Okay.
the NBA.
Oh boy.
Wow.
All right.
Oh boy.
Now the Lakers did what they had to do last year.
In the bubble.
They had the right amount of players. They had the right stars.
Even
They had
though
no
They had-
excuses.
They had the right motivation.
Yes.
Because of Kobe.
Yep.
But here's the thing. They've lost some of their core guys.
And but do you really need that many good core guys if you have Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the same team? Do you really need all the great guys anymore? You two alone can put up 80 points a game.
But if they
No.
if the other 12 guys on the other team score more than 80 points, they're gonna lose every night.
So
you just
who
gotta find.
out of the West can challenge the L.A. Lakers?
Ooh, for right now, I gotta really think about this because you got the Lakers. I think the Nuggets could take them.
They're not.
I think the Nuggets could take the Lakers.
I think the Clippers can.
Ooh,
What?
maybe.
Who?
Clippers.
Who? If
Ba-
Paul George can step his ass up and do what he's supposed to do, we wouldn't have this conversation about the
Okay,
damn
but here's
Clippers.
the thing.
Okay? Instead of being the cocky ass, arrogant, I want to be the star player all the damn time, you would have actually had some more rings. You know, I can get into it right now.
Hey, no, whoa.
What? What? I said it.
Because before we get to the East, we're going to talk about the West.
Let's talk about the
see,
West.
we Clippers have lost some good players.
Yeah.
Yeah, they damn right they lost some good ass players.
But
They
they
should have
also
kept Blake Griffin on the team.
They also gained some good players.
If you would have Blake Griffin with Kawhi Leonard and
Serge
Paul
Ibaka.
George, and let's say you could have kept Chris Paul, that team would be invisible.
Now,
But guess what?
one
We
team
didn't.
that's not going to challenge the Lakers is the Houston Rockets.
I mean,
Because what? Wait a minute. Who was that one player that recently they traded?
the Beard,
Oh, that's right.
the Beard, for
Oh,
a guy named
James Harden.
Victor Oladipo, John Wall,
Whoa!
and
Don't you disrespect Victor? Victor is the man. Victor is the man. Now, I don't know about John Wall.
He still can't be kicked. He's still not challenged James Harden. Oh wait, not many people.
Well,
Hey,
now we're gonna get to this right now. James Harden. Only reason I'm liking James Harden right now because he went to my team, the Nets. But James Harden wasn't performing his best performance
You
in the
know
last
what?
few games.
That's because he wanted out of.
I don't give a fly down. If you a star player, you play like a star. Why you leave? That way you leave talking trash. You leave like that's right. I put up 50 points a game.
I'm smart because you know why?
That's right.
You know why? Because he was more interested on going to the strip club than he was the game.
Ooh.
Well, when your team loses that much, you gotta. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. All right, they had Russell Westbrook during the time, and Westbrook, I don't know, he shooting wise, he's good at driving.
Dude.
He's good at getting in the lane, but when it's like that
Hey, wait a
3-point
minute.
shot or that mid-range,
Didn't they trade Russell Westbrook to
Yeah,
Washington Wizards
For Wall.
for John Wall? That's your subject, but all I know
I mean,
I don't think it was a great strategy.
I mean,
but,
guess what?
is I'm gonna.
I would have. I'm sorry, but Russell Westbrook is a walking triple double.
thank you.
It's a walking triple double.
If you got a guy that can score triple doubles the way he did,
Of
I'm not
course.
kicking him on my team.
Hey, of course, he robs rebounds from other people, but let's not.
Hey.
It's
This
about getting
is
the job done.
Thank you. And if you are as dedicated as him, are you mad at him for getting the rebounds? All right. Now wait. Before we get to the list,
No matter how many. Okay, I don't care if your star players get a bunch of points. All I want
now what happened?
is to get more points or more baskets
Wait a minute.
than my opponent because.
I think if Klay Thompson was on the Warriors right now, we would be having the same conversation.
Yeah, but he.
All right.
Unfortunately,
he had his little situation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I hope he gets better soon.
Yeah.
But the bottom line about it, the Warriors would be the myth, and the legend right now if they kept all their players like they supposed to. Go on.
They selected and James Wiseman is.
Was that a wise decision?
He's starting to. He has a teacher in Draymond. Never mind. Draymond
See,
doesn't. His
Yeah.
team is
all I know is I'm predicting the L.A. Lakers
In the finals.
versus the
in the
Knicks.
finals.
Versus the Knicks.
Now we're gonna get.
We're gonna get to the East. Let's get to the East. What you gotta say? What you gotta say, Pete? Hold up, wait, let me hear it.
Yeah, talk, Pete.
Speak about it, Pete.
Yeah.
Okay, the Dallas Mavericks with Luka.
Oh, I cannot deny Dallas Mavericks right now. Luka's been doing his thing, embarrassing people.
I mean,
That man can play.
he's improving. He has a chance to be the MVP this year. If
I
he,
think a
What,
certain.
you think Steve Nash or something?
I think a certain player in Los Angeles might have something to do with that. Say about that.
Yeah, well,
Because
He-
do you think LeBron James got robbed from MVP?
last year.
yes.
I think he did.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yes, he
I
did.
thought AD got robbed of Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Because I'm sorry, but
Well, now, can you deny what Giannis did? Can you deny what Giannis did? No.
Oh,
Now,
I'm sorry,
let's see.
but-
That's a defensive player.
now listen.
That man's running down the court slapping your junk like LeBron does. Go back on the other side and dunk that junk on your forehead.
Now
That's
LeBron's
defense.
getting up in age.
he's only
And-
36.
Like I said, he's getting up to age. What? This is his what?
17th season.
17th season. Yeah. I mean, and now he's becoming more all-around player than he has ever been in his career.
Yeah, I guess that's
'Cause-
fair. Well, you know what? Before we get back into this, we're gonna get back to that debate.
Yeah.
Let's get to the East Coast.
Oh.
Now we see the Nets.
And
They got who they want.
Yeah.
To me, I want the Nets to go to the finals.
But,
Oh, yeah.
but here's
But I just feel they're missing something else. They need one more. They need one more. Maybe not even a star, but a 6-man. Somebody that can come off that bench and guarantee to keep points on the board if your star players start falling off. You need that.
whoa.
What you got?
What you got, Pete?
I could have sworn they had they have Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
Now the only
But
thing.
is that a name you really mention a lot?
the only?
No. So my point is, we need a man that's gonna come off that bench.
What? But dude,
the only thing about the Nets is.
you know they just gave rid of their star player Chris LeVert, who has a missing spot in his kidney. But let's not go there either.
Maybe they knew it already happened. They got rid of him just before they knew he was.
Now, the only problem I have with the
No.
Nets is right now is, they don't know how to gel. If they learn how to gel, then the Brooklyn Nets
We'll take it.
will take
We'll
it.
be to the final.
I mean,
Now this is my problem. I have no problem with Nets. Let's go Nets. But why is everybody sleeping on Miami Heat? Like these guys wasn't just in the motherfucking finals, whooping all the best teams over there. They was beating every team that everybody predicted was going to go there, and then they get there to the finals, and yeah, they maybe won 2 games against the Lakers. That's better than most teams did against the Lakers.
That's because
And if they had all their players and some of them wasn't injured, it probably would have been a much more better game.
Yeah.
So let's get real. Miami Heat was a little bit of heat
what about them
for the
Sixers?
Lakers.
What about them Sixers?
You know, when I think about the Sixers, I think about every time they go there, Kawhi made that one bucket. And ever since that moment happened, they just fell off the map. I'm just saying, wait, no, they're still good. They're still good.
Over Embiid and Simmons, Kawhi made that shot in Game 7.
You see the point of what I'm saying? Now, doesn't that emotionally hurt you throughout the rest of the season? You don't want to play no more.
That was.
Oh, you're back in your mind. You're going to keep
that
on
shot
They
for
might make
Kawhi?
that shot.
Dude,
That was
2
that
years
was
ago.
Game 7. That was Game
Of the
7
of the
of the.
Eastern Conference Finals.
And then what happened last year? Nah. Anyway.
We played in the bubble.
They choked.
Just like the Clippers.
Just typical. No.
Just like the Clippers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, Paul George choked, but
Paul George shows a lot.
But this season, he's starting to look like the old Paul George from NBA.
Yeah. Until the playoffs come.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because what the problem is, in the regular season, you're like, oh, I'm the man. I can do all kind of fences. Then the playoffs come, and the pressure, you know you have to win. And it's all like, I can't shoot anymore. I'm scared to take the right basket.
Oh, I know.
That's
this.
right, I said it.
I know one team who.
I said it, Pete.
One team ain't gonna make the finals. Those New York Knickerbockers. Do they still have a team, or they did get demoted to the minor league?
He just disrespect my New York Knicks.
Well,
Let's tell you right now, the New York Knicks.
Really?
Whoa.
When have they been
what?
relevant? Since Patrick Ewing?
Patrick
Ewing, yeah,
You
that's
know what?
right.
Yeah, well, you know what? You gotta go disrespect them like that. They were good since the Sprewell days too. When Sprewell took them there, and they should have won that game against the Pacers, but I'm not gonna go.
And
They're not even the best team in New York.
That's okay.
I mean, you know.
That hurt.
Hey, Jamar.
That hurt a lot.
Jamar. The Knicks haven't made the playoffs since Carmelo Anthony was on that team.
They're not even the best team.
Well, maybe because every time they have a chance to get star players, they do dumb decisions. But they said it's about to pay off soon. Just you watch.
Yeah.
Just you watch these Knicks come back out of nowhere, and they're gonna have the greatest team of all time, and they're gonna be out there chanting the Knicks all day.
Dude, their best player is a guy named Julius Randle.
Well, no, they got Barnett, right? Thank you. RJ Barrett, thank you. They got him.
He's struggling right now.
Hey. You have a few off games. All right. So you say the Knicks ain't gonna make it in fine.
No.
Neither is the Phoenix Suns. That's what I called it. The Suns ain't going there. Booker ain't doing his thing. He's not going to the freaking finals.
Hey.
Who else ain't going to the finals? The Timberwolves ain't going to the finals. I just predicted that too. The Trailblazers are not going to the finals. The Hawks are not going to the
Now,
finals.
playoffs.
So, wait a minute. You want to talk about the NBA Finals?
Let's
Who you
go.
predicting?
Who you predicting, buddy?
I know the Nets are going there.
I'm going to go...
Hey, the Nets.
The Nets are going to the finals.
I'm going to go with the...
If they get before the trade is come down, if they can get one more good player, I promise you, they go to the finals.
So, Nets versus who?
I don't want to say Lakers. I don't.
No.
I know they're going to, but I don't want to say Lakers.
All right. Then don't say Lakers. Pete, who do you think going to the NBA Finals? We know Jamar doesn't want to say Lakers.
From the West, I'm saying Lakers because.
Oh, what about from the
I
East?
think the Nuggets are going to go against the Nets in the NBA Finals.
I'd like to see.
I'm calling the Nuggets something.
I like to see Lakers Bucks.
I'm gonna have to go with the Brooklyn Nets versus the team you don't want to mention, the LA Lakers.
It'd be great for as far as media, paychecks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fat money. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Now
you have the reigning, defending MVP and defensive player of the year Giannis against an aging.
But that's what I thought was going to go against the Lakers. I was hoping the Bucks was going to go against the Lakers, and something just went wrong.
But somehow they lost against Miami Heat last year.
Yes, who everybody keeps forgetting. They don't even give Jimmy Butler credit. That man bust his ass.
Yeah, he
he
did.
was exhausted.
Whoa.
Where's his credit, hot damn it?
But-
Where is his credit? You overlook as soon as you hear the Nets got some better players. It's like, ooh, what happened to Miami? Oh yeah, but you heard about the Nets?
Wait,
This man bust his ass.
but their starting center Bam Adebayo is improving into a good solid player.
Now if I'll give the Heat credit.
If he didn't get injured for those 2 games,
Thank you.
it might
That
be
would
a
have
different
been
series.
a
Thank
different
you.
series.
That's my point.
Now, if Kogan Dragic, who was leading the team in scoring, didn't get injured, then we'll have a different series.
Now what happened? So the Lakers got pretty lucky. Is what I call
Hey,
it.
and the Heat.
Yeah, but it
LeBron
don't
was back
matter.
there doing like this. Yes.
Hey, it don't matter, because the Larry O'Brien Trophy is in a Louis Vuitton thing out in L.A.
with the other.
Because it don't matter.
You see what this guy said? You see what Moses over here said, huh? All right,
Hey, along with the other 16 trophies they won.
So now let's get to the heat of the arguments now. Let's get to the real deal now.
Hey,
Best.
and
What you gonna say?
And guess what? The Heat just picked up the guy who did not play in that series last year, Avery Bradley.
Oh,
Okay.
Who is a great defender.
but I'm gonna still have to go with the big three of Brooklyn.
I get
Once
it.
they
Once they get that team chemistry.
Yeah, when they have
It's over.
chemistry.
Okay.
Now let's get to the argument.
Oh boy.
Best NBA coach of all time. And I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna go right now and say Pat Riley. Why? Because no man is more driven than Pat Riley. No man can lead a team the way Pat Riley led a team. No man can pump up the energy in that arena more than Pat Riley. No man can call it and walk it and do it like Pat Riley. What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
I'm saying Greg Popovich,
Oh, he's saying Popovich? I'm gonna say
the 11-time champion.
I'm gonna have to say Phil Jackson.
Man, Phil Jackson's only great because he had the best of the
That's
best.
because Pat Riley also
Could
did.
Phil Jackson win with an Eric Slow and a who else sucked at that time? What's his name? What's that damn center name? I can't think of his name right now. But there's a lot of players over here.
That's
He could
because
have
that's
won.
why. That's why, because he sucks. Because we can't
If
remember
he had
his name.
like he had a Stoudemire or somebody on his team as his starters, would he want one?
Whoa. You mean Kwame Brown?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to mention.
Kwame
If he had
Brown.
Kwame Brown and some Eric Slow on his team and guys that really
he
just
got
couldn't get the
won
job
by
done,
time. He can't play.
would he have? If he had Charles Barkley on his team, who ever won a ring, but he was a great player, he wouldn't have won.
You know why
You
Kwame
wouldn't sit there and talk about Phil Jackson. You be like, Phil who? That's
Phil
right, I said
Jackson.
it.
Wait,
He
no.
only had wait a minute.
Yeah, they want to
Two
start.
three peats.
They want
Wait
to
a minute.
start.
I mean 3 and.
Oh wait a minute.
2.
Yeah. Oh,
With-
2 3 peats with wait a minute. Where
Pippen and Jordan
Michael
and Pippen.
Pippen,
Robin,
Rodman for the second 3 peat.
And
Kerr, and Kukoc.
and-
He had all these great ass stars. He was cheating. He didn't have no motherfucking guys that could win. He didn't have the weak guys.
He had
Pat
the-
Riley only needed 1 or 2 players and be a star. Right? Like
whoa,
whoa.
that's right. I
LeBron
said it. The Phil Jackson needed 5 or 6 great ass players to be a champion.
Well, LeBron James guaranteed, not 7.
What did LeBron win that ring with? Who?
Whoa.
Pat Riley. Go again. Once again. Legends.
Hey, Jamar.
Say it, hot damn it.
Pat Riley had James Worthy,
Oh.
Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, yo, you know what? We got
So-
okay.
So don't even say that.
You know what? Okay.
the
Okay.
whole-
Now
Ladies.
on to the real discussion. Michael or LeBron?
MJ.
Or Kobe.
I'm gonna have to go say Michael Jordan.
I'm saying Kobe Bryant.
Oh, you see, I'm gonna put LeBron over Kobe.
Pete, what's your argument? Please say something before I finish this argument. Please say something. Go on, Pete. Pick one. Top 3. LeBron, Michael, or Kobe. Come on, give it to me.
I'm gonna give the nod to the number 1 to MJ.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm sorry to say this, but Kobe has done more. But LeBron has more influence on his communities than Kobe did.
So he's talking outside of basketball. Let me tell you right now, right here. Let's get this right now, Pete.
Hey,
I see what you're trying to say, but let me tell you right now. Michael Jordan is great. Michael Jordan is the man. Don't deny it. Michael Jordan is a legend. I mean, people know who Michael Jordan is. They still wear shoes with his name on it.
Yeah.
All right? That's great.
Hey,
That's wonderful.
Hey, if you say MJ,
But who scored the most points in the game?
Will Chamberlain,
No, I'm talking about these three.
Kobe, 81.
Thank you.
Against a piece of crap.
No, don't you go to piece of ground. Don't you give me that.
Wasn't that
His final game.
No.
What? How many points did Michael Jordan score in his final game?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's probably with the
Probably
Wizards.
his 40s or something. How many points did Kobe Bryant score in his final game?
60?
60 points. Again, a legend. He was partially injured. Once again, Kobe Bryant.
Whoa.
You know,
May he rest in
let
peace, by the way.
me ask you one more question. Before I
What?
say why Kobe's the greatest out of LeBron James and Michael Jordan. When you take a shot outside, what do you scream out? Do you scream out LeBron, Jordan, or do you scream out Kobe?
Hey, wait a minute.
Once again,
hey,
legendary. You shooting out, you're
wait a
saying
minute,
Kobe.
wait a minute.
You shoot a paper ball shot into a trash can. You go, hey, Kobe. That's right, legendary. Kobe's the man.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't Michael have the game that?
The flu game?
Yeah, the flu game in the NBA Finals.
Against a Karl Malone and John Stockton led Utah Jazz.
Now, if Jordan didn't leave those 2 years to chase some dream that his father had,
He was trying to fulfill his
Because
father.
he might have had
Because
8 championships.
Because he promised his father that he would try baseball.
Well, he did the right thing. He tried.
Now Michael Jordan
Didn't work out.
owns the.
He said, "See, Daddy, I told you not to do this."
Yeah, and then he finishes. He retired. Then he unretired and
then
went to
of
the
course-
Washington Wizards.
And then
Why
he
he
made a
did
stupid
that.
decision in drafting Kwame Brown.
Huh?
And then now Michael Jordan is the owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
With Gordon Hayward and LaMelo Ball, who just outshined his big brother Lonzo.
Yeah, he did.
In his
But
first
it don't
matchup.
He did that. That was kind of badly. Well, wait. Let me get about this argument now. Now, Jordan, he got his 6 rings.
Yeah.
Kobe got his 5 rings.
Yeah.
LeBron got his 4. And see how he's going down 6, 5, 4. Everybody gonna get to that later. But the point is,
But
Whoa, talking about rings now?
now
let's talk about
Kobe,
rings.
I'm sorry that he
we know who got the most rings, but we gonna talk about.
Yeah, but I'm sorry that Kobe, he passed away.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it because
that pretty sucked. I ain't gonna lie.
Because
That
I
pissed
was
me off.
like, I thought it was a joke. Because
Yeah. I really thought it was a joke.
I was like Facebook. I'm like, no.
Oh, crazy! This fake news.
No. Oh hell.
I know, you see that every channel.
Now but now.
Okay.
But now LeBron is playing.
But LeBron, But I can't deny LeBron. Even though I'm not a giant LeBron James fan, I can't deny how good LeBron James is. I can't deny all the stats he has broken. I can't deny that. But it's almost like he's supposed to beat those stats because you living up to 2 great legends as Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant
But,
and the legacy they left behind. So you want to shit there and say I'm better than
LeBron
both.
was LeBron played for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And how great was he on that team for a while?
Not much.
You know why? Because he wasn't around a Dwayne Wade. He wasn't around a great star players like he needed to be.
He had,
What about the second?
Well, he had,
Oh, that's
what he
right.
had? Iglesias? I can't say his damn name. What's the center name?
Ilgauskas.
It's Gauskas. Wow, it's so hard to say that. You probably know how to say that. I can't say his damn name.
What?
I don't
And
even know.
he had a piece of of course his backcourt that with Daniel Gibson and some idiot you never heard of named Larry Hughes.
Whoa. Now, Larry Hughes was a good player.
No, he ain't.
Uh-oh.
He was a good player, Pete. He had some good games.
I do. That reminds me of Dante West.
Wow. I don't even know who he is. That's how sorry he is.
Of course, the rumor is Delon West slept with LeBron's mother. We're not going
Now,
there.
I got a better question for you.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
What you got?
Okay.
What you got?
The year that the Golden State Warriors went 70?
3-9.
Yeah, 73-9
Uh-huh.
Okay.
versus versus the Bulls that went 72-10. Who would win?
7-2-10.
In a 7-game series.
I'm sorry for this, but I'm gonna say something.
I probably would have to say the Bulls only because of the physicality.
Actually,
Because I think the Bulls would be more physical. Do you imagine Dennis Rodman versus Draymond Green? Who do you think would be more physical?
Dude, here's
Rodman.
Here's better
If they play, okay.
Pure shooters.
No.
Oh, if they play the old style,
Old style.
hell no.
There's no way the Warriors would have beat them in the old style.
Dude, if we played in the old days, Draymond and Rodman would probably get into a fight.
That's what I guarantee
And
that.
then, but here's the thing: Jordan would guard Curry, and Pippen would guard Thompson.
And Pippen would destroy Thompson.
And Harper would guard.
There's no way Thompson would have been making all those shots in Pippen's face. There's no way.
How about Jordan versus Curry?
You can't really stop Curry from making a long shot because Jordan probably would have been surprised to see Curry go way far back there and just start shooting shots from way back. He was like, "What the freak? You're changing up my plan."
Once Curry finds his spot, man, it's
I would have put Steve Kerr on Curry because of speed.
No, Ron Harper. He was going to be on Harrison Barnes because Harrison Barnes couldn't do shit. Couldn't shoot shit. But then Luke got Luke Longley and Andrew Bogut, who could freaking pass. And Luke Longley,
Tony Kukoc. The Bulls had people that came off the bench guaranteed to make shots.
Like Kukoc.
Exactly. Compared to the Warriors. The Warriors, they had that 6 man, but they was mostly just their main guys. The other guys, they had good legends. They had good names. They sound good on paper.
I mean, look. At the bench, you have Iggy. You have Iguodala.
Exactly.
Sean Livingston.
Exactly. What?
Hey, Barbosa.
No, wait. Now, come on. Don't start calling out these guys' names like they was great all the time.
That's why
Iggy was.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But the rest of them wasn't as great as they was. They became great with the Warriors.
Sean Livingston.
Now you look at
dealt with injuries, both knees. He had a serious knee injury, and he came back to help the Warriors win 2 titles. I mean 3. But that's not clear.
No, I'll do it this way right now to prove the point of who's the greatest. Could Michael Jordan have been if Michael Jordan was in his prime and he was playing in today's time? Do you think they would have been able to stop Jordan?
No, they couldn't.
No.
Now, if
LeBron were back in Jordan's time,
nope.
Oh,
do you think LeBron would have been as great as he is right now?
Nope.
So the moral of the story is that makes Michael Jordan better than LeBron.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Michael Jordan is better than LeBron.
But
you would have 1,000 arguments running down your check because of all the stats that LeBron broken.
Hey, Jamar.
All the records that he has broken.
Hey, Jamar, I got something to tell you. If Michael
Well,
Jordan...
you think NBA, who's the first player you think of?
MJ.
Yeah, you got a point.
I mean...
Well, to me, I think about Dr. J, Allen Iverson.
But
that, greatest like that. But that's in my head. No, let's get to the argument then.
Yeah.
So we got the point. Greatest point guard of all time.
Are we talking about true point guards? Or
true point guards. No point guard / power forward. No point guard / shooting guards. Straight point guards. Steve Nash got to be one of the greatest ones. John Stockton?
I'm sorry. He leads the
John Stockton?
He has the record in assist and steal.
That's what I'm saying. Magic Johnson.
Hey, the next one come close is Jason Kidd.
Ooh, yes, Jason Kidd was good.
He could shoot. He could defend. He could assist.
Yes.
And he could steal. But here's the thing. How about Gary Payton? He's one of the only 2 guards to win Defensive Player of the Year.
But he's just defense.
He scored 2.
He's mostly defense. You recognize him for being the glove, not the shooter.
Which means, guess what? That means he's stopping the other team from scoring.
Could he stop Allen Iverson?
Probably.
No, he had his ankles broken. No, I'm telling you right now, Allen Iverson needs more credit, hot damn it. But what you got, Chris?
Hey.
Greatest point guard of all time. Name one. Anybody.
I don't even know point guards. I don't know their positions. I just know the names.
Okay.
Fair enough. You know what? Give him a list. Give him a list of point guards.
Let me see.
Let's see the list. We go down the list and we go by legends and legends. Just name anybody on that list. We can just bait it on.
You have Daddy Williams, Derek Fisher, Kerr, Avery Johnson,
Curry.
Chris Paul.
Now Curry. Come on now. Curry could be considered one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Isaiah Thomas, Steve Nash, Parker. I mean...
We got a list that goes on.
Chauncey.
Okay, now look.
Dude, how about that? Okay. Well, we're talking about point guards. Magic Johnson was one.
That's what I say. Best assistant of all time.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson's hand down the best assistant of all time.
Okay.
No argument. Nobody got an argument with that, huh?
Okay.
Nobody got an argument with that?
No, I see, I don't know these players.
Yes, you do know Magic Johnson. You can't deny you know Magic Johnson.
Well, we always do the shooting guards because we both know Michael Jordan's way better than Kobe.
You know what? I don't agree with that. You know why I say that? Because Michael Jordan actually said if anybody could beat me in the NBA, it would be Kobe Bryant.
You know why?
Now that lets you know how great Kobe was.
Hey.
That's why Kobe's the man. And you You better say it to your, with your heart,
Whoa,
in your hands, and
Hey,
bleed, and cry while you say it. Kobe, Kobe.
Hey, here's the sad part.
Nobody.
Here's the sad part.
I had a moment.
You know what? Because Kobe
Yeah,
stole
all
all of
the
his
followers
moves.
are gonna say Kobe.
Yeah, you know what? Kobe may have stolen all his moves, but nobody trained or was more dedicated than Kobe in that gym. Nobody put much heart into the game as Kobe did. No sleep. He averaged maybe 4 hours a night sleeping before playing a game.
Oh, let's go. All right.
And go to camp for 8 or 9 hours practicing, trying to make 1,000 shots a night before he went home. Nobody is going to beat Kobe Bryant. He also has beat almost everybody in one-on-one matches, not allowing anybody to get double digits. Kobe Bryant is a legend, hot damn it.
Except for one.
Who?
T-Mac.
Okay, well, you know what?
Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
Scored the most points.
Tracy McGrady was the man. But you know.
Okay,
Let's look at Tracy McGrady. Small forward. Who you got?
Okay.
Who you got? You can look at the list when you want to. But you know what? Let's go to the Latrell Sprewell.
Ooh.
That's right. Latrell Sprewell was the man. Yes, he choked his coach. Nobody want to go there? I'm going to have this conversation.
Okay.
A man choked his coach. If he didn't choke his coach, and he wasn't an arrogant, rude ass, he would still be the man today. He was the man that actually slowed down Kobe Bryant from making baskets. Latrell Sprewell needs to get recognized for how great he was. Because of his physicality and his abuse in the game, nobody wants to talk about Latrell Sprewell.
But okay, how about Larry Bird?
Okay, my argument was over. So Larry Bird is the man.
Hey,
I can't deny Larry Bird was the man.
How about a guy that used to be named Ron Artest?
Defensively. But do you recognize Ron Artest offensively?
No.
Exactly. So he ain't the greatest, hot damn it. He's just good at defense. I want the greatest on both sides of the court.
How about Scottie Pippen?
You got to argue with that, Chris?
No.
Pippen was great offensively and defensively.
See, all I know is basketball's not my strong suit, so I'm just gonna leave
LeBron James is a small forward, isn't it?
Depends on who you ask.
I'm just gonna.
But he started out as a small boy, didn't he?
No, he started as a 2 guard.
He wasn't a small boy starting out?
His rookie year, he started as a shooting guard.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I'm just gonna leave, the basketball talk
How
to.
about Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
He's a power forward.
Yeah, he played
And
small
he's some
forward.
analyst on TNT.
With Kenny the Jet and Shaq.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Let's talk
Shaq.
about centers. Hands down, best center of all times. Now, you can say Shaq because he broke all the glass and broke backboards. It was hard to get through him. You can talk about Mutombo, how great his defense is, his little finger wag.
Will Chamberlain.
Hey, man, Wilt Chamberlain was only the man of his time. Did you Wilt Chamberlain be the man in the 90s? Well, you think he would have scored 100 points in the 90s? I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think he would have went through Shaq. You know, he probably would have went through him, but I don't think he would have went through the same way he went to his other guys. He just passing the ball. He could just slam right there in one spot.
okay. We're talking about 90s. Let's talk about the 90s.
All right? But center-wise, now you look at David Robinson.
The Admiral.
Or Hakeem Olajuwon.
Thank you. That's the man of all time. Give it up. Clear, round of applause for Hakeem Olajuwon.
I mean,
that is the man.
Look, you have,
that is the center of all time.
I mean, you had 4 great centers coming in the 90s that played in the 90s. You had Patrick Ewing, the Admiral.
That's right. The one he said that was all the time the Knicks was great.
I mean,
which is effed up.
Yeah.
It's effed up, Chris.
When have they been relevant?
Yeah,
Patrick Ewing?
you had Admiral, you had Ewing, you have Shaq, and Hakeem Olajuwon as the strongest centers in the 90s.
What about Yao Ming? Okay, he was in the 90s.
He was in 2000s.
But the point is, Yao Ming could have been great if he was an actual stronger player. Like if he was more physical, I don't think he would have been able to touch Yao Ming.
Forwards in the 90s, you had
Tim Duncan.
Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Rodman.
Robin defensively, best rebound of all time.
I mean,
without even a conversation, without even an argument.
I'm sorry, but nowadays the center position is weak.
Well, yeah.
It's weak.
What about when Ben Wallace was around? That's defense.
4 straight in defensive player of the years. And a championship to boot. And he was an undrafted rookie.
Everybody got an argument with Ben Wallace. Where's my love for Ben Wallace? Afro or no afro? Hot damn it, Ben Wallace was the man. You got to argue with that, Pete. You got anybody to argue with this about? No, you don't. That's right. That's right. You can't throw a person up there. Now, but Shaq was the man. I can't lie. Now, I remember when they interviewed Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant said he tried to get Shaq to go to training with him, and to train as hard as he did. Kobe said, just imagine if Shaq would have spent as much time as I did in training.
But here's that part.
You would be destroyed by Shaq. You understand how disgusting it has been?
But here's that part. Shaq could make 3 throws in practice. No problem.
So what happens
on
on the game?
You can't make shit.
He's scared to make a basket?
Yeah, apparently.
And people say, oh, someone made the Hacker Shack. Someone made this. But you know what? Here's that part. Who do you think made Hacker Shack? Greg Popovich.
Still not the greatest coach of all times. That's right, I went there. Pat Riley, everybody. Write it down on paper.
Phil Jackson.
Yeah. Pat Riley. Don't
right,
forget
guys.
that. All right, now we're going to get to the biggest subject of all time. The anticipation. I know Chris been waiting.
Oh, yeah.
I know Pete been waiting. We put that in the papers, ladies and gentlemen. At this moment right now, there's only one. The greatest one of all times. The most electrifying man in history. The la jabroni, slayer, smack it down. The people's elbow, the rock bottom. That's right, I call it the rock. Do you like pie? That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, I like pie.
That's right. But not protein pie. Pie a lot about it.
All right.
That's the greatest wrestler of all time, hands down. Argument.
Bullshit.
The Rock.
Hey.
The Rock is so great that when he walks in the building, you get nervous. You get excited. You might even get butterflies because you knew it was not only the one. The two.
Wait a minute.
But it was
hey,
The Rock.
yo, you might got butterflies with The Rock.
Huh.
But come WrestleMania, and you're standing in that ring, and that gong goes off,
You're like,
you know you
oh,
are
fuck.
screwed. So I'm gonna have to say the greatest of all time, the wrestler. I'm gonna have to go with the Dead Man, the Undertaker, or
The Dead Man, huh?
The
The Last Ride.
Dude.
The Tombstone.
Dude.
or I'm gonna have to go with the little Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Pete,
Or-
give me that money. Give me some money.
What?
I'm gonna get back. Oh, you gonna go with that? Oh, he's gonna go with the what? You know, there was a time I couldn't stand him saying what. I can't wait to rock out that ring and slap him. I was hoping, but you know, it didn't work out that way.
What do you got, Pete?
Please, Pete.
Best
come on.
wrestler of all
I
time.
know you got some lists.
The man that says, you can't see me.
Oh, he didn't ring out John Cena. You know what? I can't deny John Cena's ability. I can't deny his championships. But the best? Best?
How about Mr. Brock Lesnar?
Or
Wait a minute. Didn't Brock Lesnar destroy John Cena for the WWE Championship?
Oh, he went there, Pete.
he
went there.
And he even took John Cena to Suplex City, bitch.
Oh, and he took the Undertaker out for
Hey,
WrestleMania.
wait a minute. And
Yeah, of course
what
he
about Mr. Randy Orton?
Well, how about Mr. Triple H?
Shawn Michaels?
Nah, I like Randy Orton. Shawn Michaels, HBK.
Hey.
Triple H. Let me tell you one thing about great about
Hogan.
Triple H. Triple H was so good that if you didn't like him, you still liked him.
How about
That's how
Hogan?
good Triple H was.
Hey, come on.
What about
Hogan.
How about Hogan?
You know what?
Savage.
Bret Hart?
Wow, y'all going hard on me now, huh?
Bret
You want to
Hart.
go there with these guys? How about
Or
Goldberg? Ah, you called it what I called it. You know what? How about Macho Man Randy Savage? Talk about, ooh, yeah, brother. That's a real legend.
Hey, how about this?
Goldberg.
That's right, Goldberg.
How about
What?
how about the
You're
child-
going to deny Goldberg with a record-breaking win victories?
Hey, how
What
about
about
this?
Brock Lesnar?
How about
Mr. NCAA champion, UFC champ, even though he got
You
his
know
ass
what?
kicked.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar is no greater than Kurt Angle. Woo! That's right. Integrity, intensity,
Won
out
an
there
Olympic
intelligence.
gold medal
That's right.
with
What
a
a broken damn
freaking
neck.
neck.
What does that tell you?
Hey.
That's a legend.
How about-
That's the man right there.
How about the perfect opportunist, Edge?
Ooh.
He every time he had an opportunity.
Man, Edge was the man.
Every time he had an opportunity, he that's funny.
You know what?
Every time he had the Money Bank contract.
But is Edge better than the Hitman Hart?
No, I don't believe so.
They trained in the same thing.
Is he better than Bret the Hitman Hart, who should have won against Shawn Michaels?
Who is the best there was, best there will be,
And the best there
there ever
is.
will. Oh,
Come on.
there was, best there is. Yeah.
Now we get into some real arguments right now. See, there's so many people that you can put on the list, but some people forget about Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, who?
Ah, you did not do that to mankind. You did not do that
I
to
would do that.
mankind.
Which face of Mick Foley we're talking about
Oh,
here?
you mean the Mick Foley that got thrown off the
That's
hell in
right.
the cell?
The
No,
mankind.
that got thrown off the cell and
man.
into the cell.
You know what? That's what made Mick Foley a hero to oppose people's lies. Because anybody that can fall off like that and get back up, I give that man the most heart in any business. Because I know how to lay my ass down and said, "Go on and let him win." I'll be damn. I'm getting up.
He got thrown off the top of the cell,
And got thrown through.
into the table. And then Undertaker just chokeslammed him through the cage onto. Man, if that was me, I would have been laying on the floor. My back would be broke.
I'm done.
Yeah,
throw in the towel, bro.
Like,
You see, I'm hurting, huh? Damn it, somebody say something. You know what? But you know what?
Oh.
But with all these named wrestlers that they did, none of them still is better than The Rock to me.
Undertaker.
Man, let me tell you something.
I'm sorry.
Really?
You know what?
But, dude.
Undertaker is the man. I always say Undertaker's the man in WrestleMania, but I won't say he's the man in every match.
Dude, I'm sorry to say this, but who in the present?
I'm gonna have to say the Fiend.
I'm gonna have to say Seth Rollins.
Nah, the Fiend, Bray
No.
Wyatt.
I'm gonna have to say. I would love to see, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, versus Kenny Omega in his prime.
Now, AEW, I'd rather watch AEW than WWE. I'm sorry.
Around this time.
Yeah.
Because look, they have Kenny
My
Omega
favorite.
and John Mox.
Oh yeah, that's the feud right there.
Wow.
That's
What happened to the good old ECW days when RVD was the man?
shit. He's smoking pot
And
banging hot chicks. But that's beside the point. That's
And I'm taking banging the hot chicks.
Nah, he ain't getting high like the Godfather. Right? Ooh.
Oh, now see, you know what? Godfather was the man with the pimping these hoes, but nobody was the latest man more than Bob
That's
Venus.
because that's because
That's right.
now.
What was it say? I used to love it back in the days. Ladies.
Hello, lady.
And he would come out there with a little ooh and a little and he swear.
Look.
Come
But
on
when
now.
you hear the Godfather's music, you know
Ooh.
a little known fact about the Godfather
Oh, straight, yes.
is he's
he-
a manager at a strip club right now.
And he's married.
Now, wasn't he Papa Shango's?
Yeah, he was Papa Shango.
That was a scary time, though. I ain't lying.
And
He was a good father in Right to Censor. All right.
Yeah. You see, you just
And-
ruined it right
and-
here.
and-
You just ruined it there, Chris.
Yeah, but he was.
And here's the good thing. He was an enforcer with Mark Henry for the Nation of Domination.
Ooh, the
With
Nation.
Nation.
With
Man, the Nation was
Rock,
awesome.
D'Lo Brown.
All right, so let's get into that argument right there.
Ooh.
The greatest group
Oh.
of all time. Like I'm not talking about tag teams. I'm talking about like groups like you just said. Since you just mentioned the Nation
Hold on.
Domination.
I gotta get ready for
wait a
this.
minute.
I gotta get ready for this
I
conversation.
might have to. No, first off, who you got?
If we're gonna do all wrestlers of all time, I'm gonna say NWO.
Ooh.
Hands down. The
Oh,
New World Order was the team. They were for both sides of the court, whooping ass, and doesn't matter what show it was on.
Hey,
Whoa.
I got two
Whoa.
letters for you, sir. D.
You didn't just go to DX. You didn't just go to DX.
No.
You know what? Let me tell you something, DX. You know
Whoa.
what?
Which variation of MW you got?
Oh, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the man kick your
With,
ass when Hulk Hogan was beating ass.
with Hulk Hogan,
With Hogan
Kevin
hauling
Nash.
ass?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the legendary team. That is the NWO I know.
I'm gonna
Me?
go with DX.
Me?
D Generation X.
What you got? What you got?
I'm going with the Bullet Club
Yeah.
with Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles.
Oh, I forgot about AJ.
That was a good
So
sound.
booyah.
But anyway,
Nation Domination
In
was
their
good
prime,
too.
too.
Nation Domination was a great ass team. But you know who else? Who else I'm mentioning? I'm trying to think in my head right now. It's coming to me. That's right. The Four Horsemen.
that's nice.
With Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit. Come on now, Rick. Woo! Flair wasn't the man.
That
The
was the
man.
Radicals.
Wait.
No, what?
You're talking about
No. The Four Horsemen had to have Dean Malenko on it.
No, they didn't.
They did not.
No, it was
had Chris Benoit though.
Yeah, Chris Benoit. Ric Flair.
The Four Horsemen?
Yeah.
No, that was Arn Anderson.
Tully Blanchard.
Tully Blanchard.
There was no Dean Malenko on Four Horsemen.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let me look this
Look
up.
this up. There's no way.
Yeah,
Dean
let me
Malenko
look
had
this
to be on the Four Horsemen. There's no way. I remember Arn Anderson. I remember Ric Flair.
I got this, Pete.
Please look it up. I can't believe these guys right here. I can swear Dean Malenko was on the Four Horsemen.
No, I got one better.
Who? While he's looking this up.
Evolution.
Ooh.
Batista, Randy Orton, Triple H, and Ric Flair.
That was a good team, but then Batista, they just fell off. And then Batista had to go.
And then of
But
course
they did wrong with Randy Orton, because Randy Orton was the motherfucking
and
man.
then of course we have some good teams like Legacy with Ted DiBiase.
Legacy. Ooh.
With Cody Rhodes.
It was Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Tully Blanchard.
Dude, I still have swore Dean Malenko was on that team. He never was on it, ever? Could have sworn I've seen it before. Maybe I'm tripping. I could have sworn I've seen it before on that team before.
Was on it.
Yeah, but that was the...
Oh, Dean Malenko was on it too.
Yeah, it was, but that was like
that was
the
like
later
later
members.
members.
But the original member...
I like the later members. You know?
I mean...
Like the Latino Heat. Not playing.
No, actually...
Great guys.
And how about this? The Filthy Animals. With Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio Jr., Conan.
I'm gonna have to... I'm still sticking...
What was it? What was Undertaker? The whole team was with Vincent Man. What was they called? Vincent Man. The Ministry.
No, that'd be...
Ministry was it.
No, that was the corporate ministry.
The corporate ministry. Thank you.
Ministry of
That
Darkness.
was one of the most dominating teams right there.
I mean, you had Ministry of Darkness. You had Taker.
But I'm still going...
JBL.
You had the Acolytes.
Farouk. The Acolytes, man. Come on. The Acolytes.
You had Viscera. Midian.
Come
the
on.
Brood.
Come on.
With Edge, Gangrel, and Christian.
Hold up. That's right. I said it.
And of course you have Too Cool. With Sky Too Hot.
I really can't count Too Cool. You know, it was too cool to be with that team.
Too Cool and Rikishi?
Hey, and of course you have Corporation, which had
Corporation.
Look, Test.
Yes.
The world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Did they have Big Boss Man or no?
Yes.
Yes, Big Boss Man.
The
The Rock was on the team.
Shane. Vince.
So now that we get to that argument, who was the greatest duo of all time? And I think it's Brothers of Destruction. That's right. Because you could be taking and carrying the same team. When they first got together, you can't tell me you wasn't worried about any team that went against him.
Let's see.
There's a few teams.
The Road Warriors.
Ouch.
I would love to see
Adam and Hawk, man. That was cool.
Hey, I would love to see them both in their primes to go at it.
Oh, that would have been nice.
No,
I would have
That would have been nice. I can't lie.
You know, I would...
LOD, man.
Yeah. Legion of Doom.
LOD.
LOD versus...
What about Naughty Nation? What's called Naughty Nation or Nation or something like that? The two big guys back in the days. Earthquake and some other dude.
Oh, it's Natural Disaster.
Natural Disaster. I couldn't think of the name.
Earthquake and Typhoon.
Man, come on. I used to have toys with them guys. And I would pit them against Undertaker and some other players.
How about the Nasty Boys?
The Dudley Boys.
Dudley Boys over Nasty Boys. Nasty Boys was too nasty. The Bushwhackers.
Edge and Christian.
Okay, I got one for you.
Is Edge and Christian better than the Hardy Boys?
Yes.
I got one better for you.
Are you agree? Do you agree with him? I think Hardy Boys are better than Edge and Christian.
Why?
Who lives the most extreme? Who does the Daredevil stunts? Who takes the biggest risks?
And here's the sad part. And
wait.
I thought Edge took Matt's girl.
Hey, back to the Hardys and Edge and Christian. When the Hardys are diving through tables and ladders and chairs, when their bodies all broken. Which two guys are climbing the ladder and getting their time? Oh, that's right. Edge and Christian.
Hey, Captain Charisma.
But what happens when they fall down into that table by the Dudley Boys? Huh? Let's get into it. How about the Broods?
The Brood?
Yeah. That was a nasty ass too. Getting rid of that blood sipping junk. I know it's probably wine, but that junk look nasty, man.
But here's the thing.
That junk disgusting.
How about the Wyatt family? I mean, look at the former members of that crew. Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton.
I know it didn't last too long, but I think when The Rock and Stone Cold was together,
Stone Cold and
Triple H. The Rock and Mankind was not bad.
No,
they was not bad at all.
Connection.
That was
the 2-man power trip between Taker and Triple H.
No, that was Stone Cold and
of course you had the Walls, Jericho, and Crippler Crossface going at it with Christian Benoit.
That's one person that I couldn't stand in wrestling.
Who?
Chris Jericho.
I mean, you had to look.
When he won both of those titles the same day, I was disappointed. I was hurt.
How about Kurt Angle? He won the European and the Intercontinental. He had both European and Intercontinental Championships.
So let's make the argument.
And he lost
who is the most hated wrestler? Do you
Roman
think?
Reigns.
Vince McMahon.
Wow,
That's true.
I don't think nobody hates more than wrestling man. I don't think nobody hates anybody more than wrestling man.
But here's the thing.
Well, Shane man, he was. Sometimes people hated his ass.
Yeah.
But he had one of the best matches of all time. I think was Steve Blackman he went against. Was it Blackman that Shane went against? That he fell off that big old top of the. I forgot what it was. He fell.
I could have sworn it was Big Show, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Blackman.
Blackman, man, that was a big ass
Wait,
match,
but
man.
the
I give
match
Shane Man
Him
props.
versus Kurt Angle
At
at
King of the Ring 2001.
Yo, that match was a stream. How many times did Kurt Angle flip his ass over?
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
I don't know if I could take that many times, bro.
dude, and no, the sad part is Shane told him to do that.
I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna tell you to whoop my ass that bad.
Oh, and by the way, and Kurt Angle, he also broke his tailbone in that match. I injured my tailbone. I injured my tailbone. I'm like,
You never had a broken ass? No, I never had that. I don't want a broken ass. That's just...
Nah, screw that, man. I don't want that.
All right. Now, while we're in this subject, who is the greatest female wrestlers of all time?
ooh. Well,
I'm going with Lita.
I'm going with you. Well, I'm going with the ninth wonder of the world, China.
Damn.
He went there, didn't he?
Damn. Could Lita beat China? I think so. I think Lita could
I
beat
don't
China.
think so.
Oh.
Ooh, China.
Oh.
China.
China over Lita.
Yes.
In a match.
Yes, sir.
Man,
I think China will kick
China
their ass.
doesn't have enough speed to get with Lita.
Oh, really?
That's right. She don't have the fundamental skills, the acrobatic abilities as Lita.
She can pick him up. She can pick Lita.
Lita do that hurricane ride on her ass,
No,
do a
look,
flip over the top of the
look,
ring,
look.
land on her ass, pow, pow, pow. 1, 2, 3,
Look,
Lita
hey,
wins.
if she tried to carry her, here's what she's trying to do. Boom, boom, pow, pow.
Yeah, she would slap the hell out of her. What you got, Chris? Who else? Who else is the greatest female wrestler of all time?
Trish Stratus.
Ooh.
What about,
What was that girl? What's the girl? Stacy something.
Keebler? Oh, she
Well, she wasn't really a wrestler.
Oh,
But-
no, hey, dude.
Mickey was a wrestler.
I got one.
Mickey
Mickey James.
I got one.
That girl could fight.
How about your girl, Molly Holly?
Thank you.
Charlotte Flair.
Hey,
Yeah, just go ahead and put those arms down.
No, I'm not
hey,
gonna go there right now. You know who's better than all of them?
Who?
Sable. She didn't need that much
That's
moves.
because she just married to Brock Lesnar.
That's so she had enough skills right there. She learned something.
hey, dude. How about Jacqueline or Ivory
Oh, I forgot about Iron.
or Victoria
Damn, Victoria.
or Jazz?
Yeah, there's a lot of girls in this motherfucker now. You start thinking about all these
Oh,
names just threw up there.
whoa, how about-
What's that big girl? You know the one, big one with the black girl with the big old
Austin
dreads.
Kong?
Yo,
Oh, dude.
dude, you was not
She's
beating
a
her
beast.
ass. You was not beating her ass.
Hey.
That was not happening. Of all time. But now,
see.
so of all time,
I mean-
don't say Mae Young.
Dude,
Okay.
I mean you have
All time.
you have Sasha Banks, Becky,
Oh, Sasha Banks. Ooh.
Wow,
Bailey.
the
Becky.
Hey, the things over there.
well, y'all did with some good ass letters. Some people, ladies and gentlemen, who think it's the greatest of all time, I still think it's Lita though. I'm still going with Lita. That's the greatest of all
I'm
time.
sorry, I'll go with Charlotte.
Who has the most rings, first of all?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Damn it.
How can we forget about the baddest woman on the planet, supposedly? Ronda Rousey. In a WWE ring.
You know what? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If wrestling was allowed to do some of the moves that Ronda Rousey do you think them girls would have had a chance against Ronda Rousey?
Hey, how can we forget about this?
The Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Nah.
Or
How can we forget about the Stephanie McMahon?
She must be the most hated female wrestler of all
Oh
time.
no, but here.
No, I think I
no,
can-
no.
You think somebody's more hated than Stephanie McMahon? You got a female that's more hated than Stephanie McMahon in the ring?
Hey, dude, I got something to tell you.
Lita when she cheated on Matt Hardy with Edge.
Okay, dude.
Ooh, that's cold.
No, how
Anyway.
about the beautiful people? Velvet
Ooh.
Sky,
And
Angelina, Madison Reigns.
Ooh,
What you got that? You want?
I forget that.
Miss Elizabeth. That's what I went there. Miss Elizabeth's great. No, she didn't really do nothing. She just stuck around the ring. But the point is, you still don't give it a...
Oh, we're going there?
Go
What
there.
about Sunny?
Oh, I forgot about Sonny. Oh, that you put me back.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot about Sonny.
Yeah. Hey, don't
Wow.
worry. She's on the internet.
I'm pouring.
Most of them are. No, some
We
of them
don't
are.
do
Some of
that
them are. Right.
All right. So okay.
Oh.
Since we got talking about managers,
Oh.
who's the greatest manager of all time?
Oh.
What's his name? Paul Bearer. Paul something. Thank you.
I'm going to have to
Thank
go
you.
with the two Pauls. Paul Bearer
And
and
him.
Paul Heyman.
I couldn't stand him. He was a great coach. He was a great manager, though, but I couldn't stand him. I'm not going to lie, I couldn't stand him.
The manager.
But I can't deny what he did.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand his ass.
Managers.
Who? Paul Heyman?
Yeah, I couldn't stand him. I don't know what it is. I just couldn't
Miss
stand him.
Elizabeth. Paul Ellering. With the Road Warriors.
Ooh.
Damn.
Jimmy Hart with the Nasty Boys.
Man, the $1 Million Man was a better manager.
Oh, no.
That's right, I said it.
How can we forget about the $1 Million?
How you feel about the $1 Million Man?
Well, how do you forget about the brain? Bobby Heenan.
Oh, IRS. Nobody? Okay.
That was his tag team partner, Dumbo.
Yes, but you can't forget about him. Just like you can't forget about Booker T. The five-time. Say it again. That's right. WCW.
Well, wait. We're talking about female wrestlers?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How are we forgetting Tori Wilson?
Oh.
How did we forget
Michelle McCool.
How did we forget those girls?
Man, it's just so many damn females in this league.
Okay. Well, okay. Who was the Kelly and Eve Torres?
I got a question.
How did we
for
forget
you.
about that Eve Torres?
I got a question for everybody.
All right.
What's up, boo boo?
The best current wrestler. Current.
So many names out there. You know, it's crazy because I can't look at them the same way I used to look at my legends. But I'm trying to think about it right now. Who's the current champ right now?
Which one?
In WWE? On Raw?
How did we forget Drew McIntyre?
Oh yeah.
Or Bobby Lashley?
Or I'm gonna give you a set of names.
This motherfucker said Bobby Lashley.
I'm gonna give you all a set of names.
Give me a name.
Yeah. Let's go, boo boo.
John Moxley.
Ooh.
Who beat John Moxley? I forget.
His name is Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny Omega. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Adam Cole.
Ooh.
Baby. Finn Balor.
Ooh.
Baller. I'm going with Baller.
In their primes?
I'm gonna go A.
Yes!
In their primes.
And their primes.
How can we? I'm gonna go with AJ Styles.
Come on. What am I saying? I mean, in the teams. How did we forget how dominant the Shield was?
Oh, there you go.
How
The
did we forget?
Shield.
How did we forget how the Shield?
How can we forget
dominant
the Shield?
the Shield was? Or how dominant the Nexus was?
Oh, wait a minute. Hey,
Damn.
if we're gonna talk about the best wrestler in the world, how can we forget about the best in the world?
CM Punk.
Shane McMahon.
How about CM Punk, baby?
I'd rather say Ultimate Warrior. How dare you say shit?
Oh shit! How did we forget him?
He won the best in the world cup.
Ultimate Warrior is the
He
best
cheated.
in the world.
Hey, that's not the point. The point is getting a win.
What?
He got the cup.
Whoa.
What about Sting?
Hey.
Sting needs to get some love.
Hey, dude. How did we forget Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero, he was the man.
You know who the man was? If it wasn't for his situation,
It was Becky Lynch.
Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit gets more credit. If it wasn't for him killing his family and killing himself,
Yeah.
you could not deny how great Chris Benoit was.
I'm sorry,
Chris Benoit was a beast in that ring. That man pictured the crippler. There was one move I would not want to be in, and that was that move.
Dude.
Once you got that arm locked up and your face is all like this, I would have quit. I'd have quit too.
Dude, here's the thing. How? I mean, I'm looking at wrestlers from the past. How did we forget the Outsiders? Kevin Nash and Scott Hall as a tag team.
That was a good ass tag team.
How did we forget Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash when they were a tag team?
What about Test and Animal?
TNA.
Okay.
Well,
TNA.
of course.
TNA. Come on.
How about this? How did we forget the Acolytes?
Ooh, the APA.
Yo, APA was what? That was destruction right there.
I mean,
Them guys.
How did we forget that team?
I don't know, but that clothesline from JBL,
And the Dominator from Farouk?
bro, that used to be destruction of that ring, bro. That used to be.
I don't want to be in that tombstone.
Yeah, that choke slam from hell and that tombstone
Yeah.
together. When the Undertaker came with, okay, let's wrap. We're about to wrap this show up.
Yeah.
What is the greatest finisher of all time? Now, the last ride used to be one of my top ones because when it first started, when he used to really get him up high. You know, when he had that good stretch. And
Especially a little guy.
Yes, what? We had a little guy up there, he like Rey Mysterio, and he snared him down. You knew it was a structure to his back.
Jamar, I'm gonna
The best finisher. Ooh.
That's finisher.
I'm gonna say the RKO out of nowhere. Because you can hit that damn thing
Yeah,
out
he
of nowhere.
ended it. He could hit it out of nowhere. You didn't know it was coming.
Hey.
But I think the hardest one that was, to me still, is the pedigree. Because if he got you in it, you wasn't getting out of it. Except for who got out of that move? Somebody reversed the move. I can't remember who it was. The first one ever reversed the pedigree and then turned it into something else. I think it was Taker. But anyway.
Oh no! Here's my favorite move though. How is it that Shelton Benjamin can jump off the top rope and sweet chin?
Sweet chin music. How can we forget about the sweet chin?
That's probably one of the best looking moves of all time. Because if that kick hit you.
Look, Shelton Benjamin went up the air, flew,
man,
and the next thing he knows, he's
Shawn
like,
Michaels
all right.
Shawn Michaels can drop that kick anywhere.
Shawn Michaels could be on the ground. Next, you turn around, he's up, hitting. But
my best one, I think somebody jumped on the top of the rope. Shawn Michaels was laying out and he flipped up and then dropped the kick at him. And I was like, there's no freaking way.
Oh, no.
There's
I have to
freaking
go
way.
with, I think the F5. But, I like the RKO where Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
Good.
Seth Rollins tried to do a curb stomp. Randy Orton lifts him up and RKO's him.
No, Evan Bourne, he did his finisher, and all he saw was this. Woohoo!
That's not as bad as.
I think the best one was a whatever suplex you called it, where Brock Lesnar had Big Show's ass on the top of that rope and slammed him through the damn ring. At that moment, no hit would be harder than that one. You went through the ring, man, and if somebody goes for the ring like that, that's
the ring broke, but Big Show chokeslammed his Undertaker's ass to hell.
Yeah, that was
through the ring.
Wow, Big Show don't get a lot of credit either. He used to get him up there. If you were small, that was the worst thing you be at the Big Show ring.
All I know is one of the strongest men right now in the world, well, in WWE, was John Cena.
I mean, he can pick
like
up.
Seriously.
Yeah, he picked up the
Big Show.
Like nothing, bro.
He picked up Mark Henry like it was nothing.
Brock Lesnar did the same thing.
Oh, no. Okay. Who's
what?
Brock Lesnar. He lifted the Big Show.
Yeah, but
he had him up there.
Yeah.
He dropped the spit on his ass. How do you spit a big guy like that?
Oh, dude, here's a better question. What wrestler makes the best promos?
I'm gonna have to go.
How about that, Jamar?
I'm gonna give you two names.
Oh.
I'm
gonna have to go with two names.
Okay, Mr. Moses, what you got?
What you got, Moses?
What you got, Moses?
Moses Malone. No.
I'm gonna go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ooh.
The Rattlesnake.
And The Rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say The Rock.
He could, and John Cena. John Cena could throw a promo.
CM Punk can too.
Yeah, not as much as
The Rock and Stone Cold could definitely do it. But the game, when Triple H first came back after that injury, when you talk about that arena blew up, man, just the amount of excitement to see this guy walking that ring and he's spitting that damn water out. I couldn't be sitting right there because you spit on my face. I probably have to cuss with that room.
Man.
But the point is, he did his thing.
Oh, hey, and Stone Cold Steve Austin did what every employee wants to do to their boss.
Oh yeah,
stun the shit out.
Oh, exactly.
Greatest rivalry.
I think Stone Cold and Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Stone Cold The Rock.
How about the greatest female rivalry?
Damn.
I'm sorry, Trish and Lita had one of the best rivalries.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why Lita was the best.
No. I got one for y'all. Y'all, you keep with current product, right?
Uh-huh.
Bailey, Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
Go with Sasha. But damn.
Last year, Bailey and Sasha Banks.
See what he's doing here? You see what this man's doing here?
Yeah. Hey, he's debating.
He's debating. That's why I'm good at the Sasha now.
Yeah. Now Sasha Banks is good, man. She
got that thing. All right, well, we about to wrap this show up. Is there any last rude words that you guys want to say to the audience? Whether you can talk about anything you want to say. You can go football. You can go basketball. You can go anywhere you want. You can go wrestling. Whatever your final words is, Moses and well, Pete the Great. No.
Nah, my final word is I'm gonna get you a napkin. All right, just in case you cry when we leave the table.
You do realize that the Bills is about to win this whole thing, right?
Hey,
Bills.
Mr. Parker.
Chiefs.
Yeah, that too. Well, we're gonna get you a napkin for when the Bills actually lose against the Chiefs.
And to borrow a line from my one of my WWE heroes, and that's the bottom line. because Moses said so.
He just dropped a pen. All right there, hot damn it. You just said two of the greatest guys here at the table. Talking the illest talk. Talking the trash. Talking facts. Talking fiction. But most of all, they know they're losing to my Bills. But the point is...
Go Chiefs.
Hey,
Chiefs.
hey. Well, I think Mr. Parker has to give Mr. Moses something.
That's right. Because his team didn't win. Even though they almost lost that game.
Yeah, but you know what?
Florida should have whooped that ass. But they weren't getting to that
But
point.
you know what? Hey, almost only counts in...
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yes, sir, because Alabama did score more points than Florida.
So, sir?
Pay up.
A little 6-ass. All right. So anyway, we're about to wrap it up, guys. Thank you for watching the Preacher Parker Show. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. If you want to see more of these two guys, please comment down below. We got more sports to talk about there probably next week. Anyway, the reason why we're going to do that is because I got to brag to them about how my team whooped them like I said they was going to do.
Okay.
All right, well, anyway.
So
Yes.
So we're going to be doing this next week.
Oh, boy.
All right. Go Bills.
Go Chiefs.
And a Green Bay. Enjoy the cold weather this week.
Oh, no, you didn't. All right. We're out of here. God bless you.
Dang. As you say, it didn't even record. What?
No, I didn't record it right here.